after this video segment is done, I'm gonna get video on this thing, the changeover, or actually, you've guys seen me change these out. It's pretty basic. It's on my channel. You can go look that up. I'm not gonna film that because what the hell? It's just me plugging something in. But I'm gonna take apart the first flush system while I'm here and go from there. Gotta have water. And before I do that, I gotta mention something, guys. If you follow my Facebook group or Patreon or wherever, I caught a flu bug, and I don't think it's the coronavirus whatsoever. What happened was I came here, like I said, I've been so busy with work. I was running around with a chicken with a head cut off, okay? So I'd work, I'd zip here if I had a few hours and try to finish getting rid of the RSO, getting it concentrated, getting it done. You guys seen those videos. So, because global warming doesn't exist, and what's that have to do with anything, Rob? Well, I'm in shorts, it's May, and we're still having frost and freezing temperatures. Okay? Very, very, very unusual. Again, proof global warming doesn't exist. Now, if anybody debates that, I have an open invitation. Come to the tiny house, spend a year with on your own dime though. You'll see the weather here and you'll be like WTF, okay? So whenever all these people who ask the experts and the scientists are all in consensus. No, they're not. The ones that are not have been silenced by the left, and they're good at that because they can't hold a debate. Instead of debating you, they will just silence you, ban you, censor you, and you've seen that with the last president in the States. So instead of, because they can't win a debate, they don't want to have a debate, and that's just the way it is. Now, you're going to say, well, this scientist says this, blah, blah, blah. Come here, open invitation still, and I still have it on for Greta, who didn't show up, of course. And none of these people show up because they don't put their money where their mouth is. It's all talk, it's all BS, right? So, my little rant. Anyways, between all the work, I race back here, I'm in shorts, it's cold, I can't run the barrel stove, okay? I could have run that guy, but I didn't chance it. So what I did is electric heater mat on my feet, basically, on the floor, just to give me some heat while I'm working. Now that didn't seem to pan out because I caught a flu bug from that. Now, I don't know if it was from that exactly, because I felt fine after that day. But then Mother's Day rolled around. My brother came down and stayed with us for the night for visit, family. And we went out, tried to get something decent to eat during all this pandemic crap, right? On Mother's Day. Good luck. My parents wanted Chinese food. Good luck. 2.5 hour wait. And by then it would have been 10 o'clock at night. So earlier that day, I treated them to Mr. Sub sandwich, because that's what they wanted, and it's pretty fresh and quality. So we got them that earlier in the day. So my brother comes down, we're phoning around Chinese places because he likes Chinese too, wonton soup, whatever. So can't do that. We start driving around. I go with my brother and drive around to see what's open. Half the restaurants are closed on Mother's Day, and most likely, guys, everybody eats out on Mother's Day to treat their mom, right? So it was a complete nightmare. We ended up going to me and my brother ended up going to Burger King, and I got food poisoning there, so I won't be going back. And and I hardly go there. I haven't had a Whopper in forever. I get the small ones, like the $5 meal, once in a while. I got a Whopper, a poutine combo, and then we tried these jalapeno cheese things. I ate 3/4 of the Whopper. I picked at the poutine, and then after that, guys, I was done. Sick to the sick. Now, I wasn't throwing up, but I was hitting that bathroom about 5 times within a half hour. Spoiler alert, you don't want to know that, right? Too much information. I am still, yesterday, I had to work during my illness and had allergies on top of it at the same time. That was fun. That was a fun day, guys, for me. We got the job done. I was able to sleep in the next day. I was pounding, I did turmeric with beef barley soup. I put it right in the soup. I was pounding vitamin C. I didn't do any zinc, but, and what else did I do? The first night I did silver, colloidal silver. It seemed to settle everything down. Second night, it came back with revenge, and I didn't treat it with silver again. I just did the turmeric, the soup, vitamin C, and then allergy pills. And I had to shower after work, obviously, to get all that crap off me that was making me sneeze my head off. And then my mom gave me a Tylenol cold and flu pill. It seemed to knock this thing right out, which is good. It was a nighttime one, so I slept pretty decent. Though I went to bed at about 11. Should have went a little earlier. Got up at 6 a.m. for some reason. And here we are today. So, anyways, I'm feeling better, but right down here in my on my left side, this is still today. I feel it's not pain, but it's like I feel something, okay? It's not a pain, it's like I don't know what it is, but it's a pain. It's not pain, but it's a pain, because I don't know what it is, and it's kind of funky, right? So what I did, I took, Living Defense. I took that. That's a supplement that kind of cleans your guts out. I took that. It seemed to work, and that was the morning I took that was the morning I had to work during the sickness, okay? It seemed to work, and I had a lot of gas that day. Again, spoiler alert, too much information. So it seemed to clean things out. So today I did Micro ZX, which is another supplement, and it gives you digestive enzymes, probiotic, kind of the same thing as the, well, not exactly the other one, but I'm going to alternate those daily to get my bowels under control to see what the hell's going on. Now, I was so sick that I did not take RSO for the last 2 days. And I don't plan, I'm going to go off RSO for another week, or until this is handled, or until, if this isn't handled in a week, I'm going to see my doctor, okay? Because I don't know what the hell's going on. But anyways, it's nasty. I don't like it. I don't know what the hell I picked up, but I'm pretty sure I got something serious food poisoning going on. Now, I wasn't throwing up, but I was like warm and hot at the same time, and continual bathroom breaks, right? Not fun. So, little bit scary. I'm feeling a hell of a lot better today though, but I still feel that little, what the hell is going on down here? Now, it's not pain. Like, I can move and push this around. No big deal. So, whatever. I'm just taking a break from RSO for a week. I'm going to continue the supplementing and the multivitamins and my usual. Nothing crazy looking in my stool, so spoiler alert, FYI, too much information. Blah. So, that's what I've been dealing with. And we have more work. So, about noon hour, 11:45 right now, I'm going to get a phone call from my dad where I'm going to have to give him a hand because we have more work to do, which is good, money. Because I'm going to need it because I got a lot of fixing to do at the tiny house, right? So that's my story, guys. So no COVID, nothing to do with lungs or anything like that. I'm pretty careful, guys. I haven't hardly grocery shopped during this thing. I'm going to say 4 times I've went out total. How can you do that, Rob? How can you? Well, guys, you guys know I'm a prepper, so I have food in the pantry on hand, and you just eat that. Prepping pays off. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, you're wasting money buying food and just sitting it on the shelf. No, you use it when you need it. And when you buy it, the price is cheaper than if you bought it a while ago. The price was cheaper then than it is now, obviously. Because we have hyperinflation going on now because of the bonehead administration in the US. And also in Canada, we have a bonehead in there as well. Yeah. And they're working together. The 2 bonehead brothers are working together to screw both countries hard. And they're doing a great job. Now, luckily, in my country, they tried to pass a bill called C-10, trying to censor our internet, YouTube, everything, so you guys wouldn't see me anymore. For some of you, that may be a good thing, but I'm still here. So I signed a petition. A lot of people signed the petition because they're like, you ain't touching my internet, boy, to the government. And that's the way it should be. And now the government is so insane, they think they're going to be reelected. Fat chance, folks. Everybody that's in service right now is going to get their ass hauled out because of how piss poor they handled this whole pandemic, in my opinion. And, you know, People's Party of Canada, guys, I'm backing them. Conservatives, they're kind of like, I don't know, Democrat light, and we don't want to go there. We don't want to go there. So that's all the crazy that's going on here at the Off-Grid Tiny House. Heater's working good, actually. It's already 13 degrees Celsius in here now, just from the little heater and probably me talking. Sweet. So 2 degrees so far, completely run off solar, 100% efficient. It's electric. It's 100% free, right? Ching. So after my little segment here, gonna go back there, set up the camera. We're gonna check out the first flush system. I'm gonna take it apart and see what the guts are looking like. Now, if it's something simple like the ball has a hole in it and can no longer float, then I'm gonna drink the rest of this water out of this bottle, pull the label off, flip it upside down, and this will be the new float for the first flush system. What the hell does that mean? Well, when the water goes down that 3-inch tube, ABS tube in the back there, the little ball floats on water if it doesn't have a hole in it. And it goes all the way to the top. Once it gets to the top, it closes the gap, and then water goes into my tank. So if that's the problem, I can fix it with just a water bottle. It's pretty simple. But I think it's more than that. I should have been catching water like crazy, guys, these last few rains, and I'm missing out big time. Haven't been able to shower here at the tiny house, which is a pain in the, you know what? Haven't been able to wash hands unless using one of these, which is a big pain in the you know what. And water is absolutely essential for prepping and at your house. You gotta have this within 3 days or less, or you're gonna have serious problems. So these are all the things you should be working on now to get your place up and going, to be self-sufficient, to isolate yourself from the crazy ass governments that are wrecking the world right now, and go from there. So I'm gonna get the charger for the camera because this bad boy is about half battery level. We're gonna charge him up while I'm filming back there and go from there. Let's do one more check of the setup here, guys. So this guy's still pumping the heat out like crazy. We're still doing okay. We're only at 13 volts now. Oh, pop back up. Must have had a cloud. 13.14, 13.23. Okay, we're fine. Still on float basically, and it's, well, the batteries are basically floating, but I got plenty of power coming in. Dyson's still charging. We're golden. Okay, so I gotta get moving before I get that phone call, and I'm running around like my head's cut off. Okay, guys, like a chicken with the head cut off. I got so much crap on the plate between work and getting some time here to make videos for you guys and getting stuff done here. It's quite the juggling act, okay? So bear with me, guys. I'm working on it. I got to do this guy too right now. So I'm going to do him first, then the first flush, then off to the races. I'll do an update in a bit. See you in a bit.